flash. I mean, I'm looking at Leave. He has locked in the Aphelios for this game 1. Man's dead in like the matter of seconds because he has just so much follow-up CC plus engage from the Sejuani and also Rakan. Even Veigar, where it is going to be really tough, but they are going to lock in the Renata hopefully with the bailout to kill everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I think we've seen some. I want to see how they utilize this. And with that, all that focus can go towards mid, towards bot for EDG, and it leads to the first dragon for them. Around to see if he can spot out the spider in the bushes. But JJ is already here. Beichuan, you have no way to know. And there's the cocoon that lands pretty tanky, though. Beichuan should be able to get over, but Ala now has the slicing maelstrom, and they just pick out Beichuan. Who they gonna give it to? It's Ala who gets a kill, and first blood for EDG. The attempt. I like the attempt, though. Beichuan just not able to utilize some of the vision that they had. Now in mid lane, Yukao having to burn that hill, getting dragged out, and should go down. Fofo gets the kill. Leave plenty to bot lane as well. EDG as much as possible, and now they're visiting back this top side as JJ is coming up here as a firefighter trying to save the day.
Well, it doesn't have that
I don't know if they can do this. This is a big combo. They can't. The cocoon lands, and there's so much CC. They do get one back, but Hoya so low. I don't know if he's getting out of this one alive as the Spider's Fang still a hit. He does
playing around these objectives perfectly as they just have so much lane control on both sides of the map. Oh, he's not playing around.
The back does not complete fast enough.
He's speed running these tower macros. Jesus Christ. I mean, Herald is on. We'll have the Achilles rotating towards that mid lane, and their next focus is definitely going to be the mid tier 1. But TC has
figure out what side works. Oh, Mako, there's the hostile takeover ready to go. There it comes over the wall. It only connects on the 2. They go for the dragon. It is secured by JJ. And that's what they came for, so they should be able to get out of this one. There goes Yao Yao with a double engage, double counter strike. As they're trying to get the back line, they don't have any more damage. JJ gets out of the flash, and Ala comes through clutch, but the Feather Storm is able to get the kill for Huanfeng. And you got such
trigger because you have so much CC available to be stacked onto each other.
The damage to take down the tower just yet. 4 members strong from TT in defense. There's the hostile takeover and Moonlight Vigil onto them as the Glacial Prison does go through. Nice big engage, re-engage at least from Ala, and there was no damage that Yao Yao could take, but he took it straight to the face. And it should be actually the split lane focus. That's a tier 2 and TT's over aggression.
Yeah, TT trying their dear life to force something happening with that numbers advantage in the bottom lane, but it ends up having first move to Dragon. Doesn't mean too good.
Beichuan, it can't get it. It is secured by Fofo. Moonlight Vigil with the Calibrum help set up for Leave. And everything going the way of EDG. Now
so much space between them and the carries of the enemy team.
Actually brought a little bit and giving them a little bit of promise here. It's not going that way just yet for game number
10k goal lead for the side of EDG. They're looking at the inhib now, but I'm just trying to figure out how is TC going to engage, because you have Jeju who has the Banshees, you have Fofo that can buffer your CC, and you have Leave that is quite literally unengageable with the flank, as you don't win front to back anymore.
See if they can win anything at this point. That inhib tower falls very quickly. Lead is on Ala. And again, TT kind of baited themselves into this one. This might be their moment for shining, though. And JJ gets caught out. Big pick for TT. Spotted. He doesn't get spotted. Oh, he does finally in the end. Hoya's on the other side, though. Hoya tries to go for another engage. He does find it. He get Mako, but the cleanse from Leave gets him out of there. He's trying to put the damage. That Gale Force was huge. And 2 kills to Fofo. The double marksman comp work.
Jax, that is probably the best scenario you'll ever get. But that was a 4v5. All of this cannon was
a final push for EDG. Well, it's still down to execution. That big pick from Hoya.
Just going to pray that they're going to be able to hold this off.
Oh, flashes come through. Hostile takeover will go wide in the end. The cocoon does work connection. When that execution bar comes up on your screen, get a little bit more terrified. Engage actually hits on the JJ. There's a back completed for Hoya. The final defense from TT should come through. They can defend this siege. An inhib in mid lane goes down to EDG. Ala, he goes for that flash play, and the wings of the Elder Dragon will pop the face of TT 1 by 1. It's an ace for EDG and game 1 victory.
The perfect game from EDG, and now they're only one game away from securing second place in the playoffs. Amazing showing from Arlo on this cannon.
Really impressive stuff. When you give him one of his best champions, he will shine. Something that works into the cannon. The Zeri, the final lock-in for TT, so giving Juan Fong some carry potential of his own. See if he can actually get some of the gold in his pocket to make that so.
I mean, a big switch up in terms of the team composition for EDG as Ala saving that counter pick.
Mako. Though, again, EDG, right as rain, hit another first dragon. That Rift Herald does go down to EDG. TT not really there to respond, trying to catch out Mako. They do get the catch out, but he does have the hostile takeover. Can't use it in the end. And for blood to Yao Yao.
Finally make 13.5. Oh, Ala, he has flash. But
That's
is it gonna
a
be enough?
long wait. Oh my goodness. Hoya finally shows that he is waiting, and Beichuan has shown up. Ala trying to save this flash. It's not enough. He's not even going to burn it. And Beichuan gets a second kill for. I guess when you squeeze fruits, maybe. But they do get a little bit of something by power that maybe you were looking for EDGs. Yukao gets caught in the transition as well. He should get taken out. Fofo's looking for the kill. That handshake to bring Yukao away from the team. Beautiful hostile takeover as Yukao doesn't fall. But Leave is here. Leave gets caught here though. Featherstorm is there. He tries to flash away. Should have the blade caller back, but it's not going to be enough. Can he make this angle happen? The handshake doesn't connect. Mako gets slowed down. Here comes Hoya to make a killing blow here onto Leave. He gets him, and that's 4 kills going to TT early on.
TT so far with the jungler. TT playing a lot more calculated for this game too, which is positive signs as they've also denied that second dragon, so stopping ZZ to create that tempo. This EDG composition where we saw Mako getting amazing ultimates from that game 1 might be a little bit tough, but I think TT can do it for this game 2.
Back wants the flash slicing Maelstrom. He just needs to find something. The dragon going down and tested here from EDG and TT. Dragon goes over to JJ. There's that slicing Maelstrom, and he gets pushed out. And he still get the triple knockup from Yao Yao, but it's not enough. EDG brought the right tools to deal with the front line, but they didn't bring the right tools for the back line as they take down at least Beichuan, but they lose.
Dragon, I mean. We need that exhaust force on him once again.
Oh, there you go. TT pulling the trigger here. Hoya, can he get into it? That's a big hostile takeover. JJ not bailed out this time. And that's a big jungler down. That no objective to fight from Hoya on the backside here. That dragon already gone. That's a second Infernal going. Yukao can't get the distance with the flash, and now EDG's on the mid lane.
The perfect distraction from this.
They have the double smite too with the chop, the feast.
Beichuan's backing!
Oh no! He's backing! They had no idea! So it's gonna be so much damage. Oh, TT, they might have found Mako though. He's getting burned down pretty heavily. That's a nice handshake into the hostile takeover. Mako will burn down, does have the bail, but Yukao falls to Leave as well. It's a nice trade. Yao Yao will not. Featherstorm comes through. The blade. They don't have the backup here. I mean, they're going to try to do something. There's the Wombo combo, but it's a beautiful flash from Leave. And there's nothing left. What a play from the EDC of EDG.
Silver platter over to EDG. This game was won. You just couldn't give them the major objectives.
In Viper for EDG, and he has shown through on this roster. Been really nice to see this EDG developmental prospect really shine in his own come up in his rookie year. We'll see here the flank at least from Fofo trying to get on the back line. That's a huge hostile takeover, but TT are able to separate it. This is kind of a team fight they won here. Big flank from Oya, but he gets denied by Leave. You've got to focus Leave. Leave is so big in these fights right now. He's being able to take up by Alo. JJ going over on the side. Can't really find much here. Doesn't have flash, but Leave has so much damage. You see he's not able to get the rupture, and Ala gets the angle. Chop, chop, and a feast for EDG. Up, Beichuan is nowhere near, and there's no contest today. That's a soul for EDG. Hoya is spotted on a ward up there, so Popo actually trying to man mark him, trying to get some damage down before he can get in the fight. Look at that, he's locked down. There's your main engage. He got a slicing maelstrom off, but that storm was so little, you didn't even hear the thunder. But Leave is making TT regret that one as the Feather Storm comes in. He is 1v4 right now, and now he gets one bug with 1,000 gold shut down to TT's ADC. They're mid lane. And can he make a dream happen here? H1 can right all the wrongs. He does! He steals it away for TT! Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Now TT on the aggressive. They have the Baron buff for another minute and 40 seconds. They're looking at a tier 2 tower now.
I mean, this wasn't EDG's. I mean, to be fair, this game was in TT's hand and EDG's hand. Now back in TT's hand.
Can't really go for it because they could just turn an engage on you. You got the
TP
actually
from
re-engage on the other side. The TP, they might try to find a big flank out of EDG. They should know what's going on, but H1 has taken the engage. Leave falls right into the trap, and Hoya might have just gotten the best flank to bring back TT in this series. EDG are trying to pick them apart. Wildfog's trying to get as much damage as possible, but he can't do it. Leave is insane, but he tries to pull back as much as possible. My God, do we have a series? But Leave is on a no man's land escape right now. I don't think he can get out of this one. Yukao should come around the corner and pop his bubble. As Beituan chases him down. This is another big shutdown going over unless Leave can do something about it. Oh my God! EDG's Leave is on anywhere nearby, but they do have the slicing maelstrom. Can there be one last breath for TT? One last streak across the thunderous sky as they need this Elder Dragon to make a difference. They don't have a smite. Have the Hoya engage. It's not enough. JJ secures it, and they can't get Leave though. They start popping the Elder Dragon, and one by one, TT are non-existent in the face of Edward Gaming.
And Leave doesn't.
He gave him a run for their money, but Leave said, no way, I'm taking it to the bank. Sky is stepping in position of Viper. This team, EDG, stepping up with huge throughout the season, and they will look to secure that top 2 finish here in the LPL Spring Split as TT will be aced one more time, and JJ should be able to finish that one off. Are they going to try to go for one more kill? They don't even need it. They focus the Nexus, and EDG take a 2-0.
And Leave shouting at the very end of that game, leaving all the audience speechless with that amazing Xayah performance from this game too. I mean, this was such a win from the ADC of EDG, and they are going to